Hi there YouTube friends, Carlos Arisade, and welcome back to Mom's Greek Kitchen, the channel where I teach you my mom's Greek recipes in her memory. Today we're going to make Kolokithakia Tiganita. Easy for me to say, right? Kolokithakia Tiganita, which is pan-fried zucchini. It's a great side dish. We serve it a lot at summertime, of course, and with grilled meats and things of that sort. It's pretty easy, very tasty. So come with me into the kitchen and we'll get started. Okay, we're ready to get started. So I have some rather large zucchini here. I'll be using the narrow part, and then the rest I'll use for zucchini bread or something. This is good for the regular small zucchini. You can cut them more of on a diagonal so you get bigger slices, or you get little tiny round circles. It works great all the way up to where it gets quite seedy in the middle. That I would not fry, but if you want to use even the heavy part like this, I would cut it in half, take out the seeds, then slice it, and then proceed with the recipe. Mom always did smaller ones than this, but these were given to me, so I'm going to use them up. So I'm going to start with this guy here first. And we're basically going to just trim it up. They've been washed. We're going to cut them at about 1/4 inch. And that's basically all we're going to do for the first step. And as you can see, they're starting to get a hole, but they don't have any seeds, so that's still fine. It's when the seeds start that they're not really nice anymore. The seeds aren't tender. And there's only 2 of us, so I'm not worrying about how many I get. That's good enough for that one. I'll cut off the end of this guy here. And I'll do him as well. Put it away. Good enough. Alright, the rest will become zucchini bread. Alright, so here's our zucchini slices. So our next step is to season them, and then dredge them in flour, and then pan fry them. So it's really actually a very simple recipe, but it's well worth the effort. Alright, so I'll be back when I get all myself organized for the next step. Alright, we're back. I've spread out my zucchini ready to be seasoned. We're going to basically use regular salt and pepper and garlic granules. Seasoning salt overpowers the zucchini, so Mom always used just plain salt. And you just, a basic salting of as you would anything else. And pepper. And a little light on the garlic. And then we're going to flip them over and do the other side. Alright, here we go again. And garlic again. All right, and I'll be back. All right, we're back. So I've got my skillet on medium high, and I'm going to add olive oil. And you want quite a bit. Olive oil straight from Mom's trees in Greece. So I've got a good, at least 1/8 of an inch or so, maybe 1/4 inch on the bottom of our skillet. And we're going to wait till it gets hot. And I've got a little bowl here with some just plain flour. There's enough seasoning on the zucchini. And I'm just going to basically dip them into the flour and into the oil. Alright, I'm going to check my oil. I just put a pinch of flour in. It's bubbling up nicely. So it's ready for our zucchini. So I'm just going to drop the zucchini in. I'm going to coat it on both sides, shake off the excess, and put it into the oil. You don't want too much flour. You want to hear that nice sizzle? It means your oil is nice and hot. If your oil isn't hot enough, your zucchini will be really greasy and soggy. You want them to get a nice little crisp coating on them. That only lasts while they're hot, of course, but still, that's what we want. You can smell it already. Okay, we're back. My zucchini is a nice dark gold, which is what I want. That gives them the most flavor. I like them closer to this than this, but it's all good. So once the other side is like this, I will take them out and put them on a plate lined with paper towels or on a rack, and keep going with the next batch. Alright, and here we are with a nice big plate heaped up with Kolokithakia Tiganita, pan-fried zucchini. These are still rather crisp as crisp as zucchini is going to go. But as they cool, of course, the water from inside the zucchini will soften them. That's okay, they're still tasty. These are still pretty hot. They're well seasoned. You get a little hint of garlic. You get the natural sweetness from the zucchini. You get the toasted flavor from the bread, of course, or the flour, I should say, and the little hint of salt, of course. These are really tasty. They're a great side dish. Now that summer is here and these are plentiful, it's a great time to try them. If you've planted any zucchini plants, you know how prolific they are. So I'm sure you'll have lots of zucchini to try and use this recipe. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the recipe. If you did, please like, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Let your friends know. And we'll see you next week with another recipe. Take care. Bye-bye.